Yo, today, what's up, peeps? What's up, peeps? Bomba clot! Oh, anyway. Today we're talking about what religion represents for people, you know. For a lot of people, I've been to a solid couple. I can obviously go to more, but I need to go to more, but I've been to a solid couple of places of worships, you know, churches, all types of different churches, temples, gurdwaras, mosques. I've never been to a synagogue. Oh no, I have been to a synagogue as well. I've always found for these places what actually gets people to go. And to be honest, it's a couple of there's a pattern of the same things. Community. There's obviously the faith side. Benefits, socializing. You know, I really think that community aspect is what I'm gonna dig into today. Like, for a lot of people, they don't really care. I feel like they don't really care about the faith of things, you know, because why should they? Like, at the end of the day, like, life's gonna go on, just enjoy it type shit. A lot of people think that way, but you know, going to church or the mosque or any places of worship is kind of like a social club for a lot of people, you know. Gets them out of bed, gets them a bit excited, gets them socializing, and it gives you potential benefits down the line. You know, I know people, we've got connections, you know what I'm saying. People like that stuff, and it kind of, to be honest, it kind of takes away from the entire point, I think, of, you know, worship. Why you're there, you know. On one side, you could say, oh yeah, if people are going, they're more likely to get the message, you know, to understand what it means. Even if they don't really go there for it, they're there and they could have a higher chance of taking in the message and going into worship, you know, of whatever deity or like ideology or religion it is, right? But, you know, the point, they're not there for it, you know what I mean? And you could say this like with certain current trends right now, or trends that have been, you know, people joining church just to get girls, bro, or just to get guys, you know what I'm saying? Just because there's like certain people, which is nice, like, you know, when you think, oh yeah, you don't want to meet your wife or your husband in a club, right? People are like, okay, well, let's go to the environment that's pretty much opposite to that, to try and get a husband or a wife, you know what I'm saying? It's church or these places of worship. And it's just like, you're not there for for worship at all. You're just there for friggin', you know, honeys and husbands. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just kind of boggled me. But then again, I think the most like strong argument is that they're there in the first place, and being there allows them to have more of a chance of taking in the message. Same way you would think about it like a crackhead, right? You could bring in a crackhead. The crackhead is confused, okay, most likely, and you know, if you bring them in, it's likely that they'll listen, or it's more likely that they'll listen, and you know, be brought to that religion and see what that thinking process is like. Don't want, yeah. I think it's also with religion, it's just an answer to these questions of like, why are we here? What are we doing? Who's controlling it? What happens after we die? I went to a spiritualist church, and these people believe in a spirit plane almost, you know, and that they can talk to spirits, and they have mediums and stuff, and it's just like it's cool, but it's also like when I went in, I was just like, I was trying to keep it, you know, objective, open-minded, but I was talking to these people and I'm just like, this is their answer, you know, this is just their answer. It's how they deal with it, those big questions, without going crazy, you know. A lot of people I find that I talk to, it's either we're going to have this answer through religion, easy, you know what I'm saying? Or it's going to be, well, I'm not even going to think about the question at all. Which is weird, you know? Which is quite weird to me. To either hide from it, or just put a placeholder. So I hope in my lifetime and your lifetime too that we get an actual answer to some of these questions, even though they're like biggest questions ever, you know. But I hope I can work towards that, because it's nice to know the truth and not just have faith. Even though faith is powerful, it's good, it's fun, it's something to lean on, but it's not true. It's not absolute, you know. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, but you know, it's not absolute, and that leaves uncertainty. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, when I did go to a spiritualist church, it was quite weird. I didn't feel anything. I was supposed to get this like treatment of like, I'm getting my chi, or like something about the spirits coming in, and then I sat in like some weird copper pyramid. It was cool. It was weird to look at, and it was a nice environment, but nothing really happened, you know what I mean, to me. And they said sometimes it feels like nothing really happens, but it is. But I don't know, it's odd. Yeah, a lot of people believe in different things. But I think the main question is those big questions and trying to work towards the truth of those questions. It's kind of a rabbit hole, but it's a yapper, so I'm gonna go down it. Some people just have their purpose to literally just shit on someone else's purpose, you know, or to like scrutinize another person's way of worship, which is, it's something. It makes it better, but it's something. It's tough. A lot of people believe in just living life just to the fullest as we have it. You only have one life and all that jazz, but you know, like, don't you want to know? Don't you want to know what it all means? Oh, I'm actually just running circles in my brain. I don't even know what to talk about. No, I do. It's just like, I don't know. Just kind of want to know the truth, innit? What's right? What's wrong? Scientific. When there's so many different answers in the world, it's so hard to pick which answer's right. Yeah. Trust, love, have a blessed day.